Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 6. We are halfway through, and I'm really excited to be sharing this space with each and every one of you. So let's come into a nice, easy seat and just allow ourselves to come into this space. I've been very inspired by our time together and have wanted to extend this 12 weeks into 3 more sections of 12 weeks. So I'm going to be doing this like seasonally for the whole entire year. So we're going to do winter, spring, summer, and fall. So if it's something that this has been resonating for you and you want to continue, the themes will change. And we'll be together for the next container if you'd like to join any of those other containers that are going to be happening for us for the next year. So I'd like for you all to find your seat and really root your sits bones down. Begin to notice your breath. Coming into the space. Hmm. Welcome. Welcome to the space. Week 6, halfway through. Really feeling super grateful. Each week my gratitude grows more and more for our togetherness, our coming together each week and creating this container and holding space for one another and for ourselves. A radical act of self-compassion. This week's theme is all about the throat chakra. The throat is the 5th chakra and represents our communication and our identification with truth. And I also found it very interesting that in the animal spirit that came up today is the elephant. And I find this interesting because we are going to be doing a little chanting today. each week I try to give you all something that you may already have lying around that could be a tool or an asset, an ally, if you will, in our process of grieving, of moving through trauma, of moving through anxiety, of moving through depression. They're touchstones, if you will. And so this week I am introducing the mala. This is also known as a rosary. If you come from Catholic faith, there are 108 beads, which is known to be an auspicious number. And at the end of this is the guru bead. And the guru bead is the seed, if you will, the seed. So we are going to be doing a little chanting. And if you have a mala, I'm going to suggest that you go ahead and grab that right now. It's a great time to grab it. And I'm going to be talking about our animal spirit that is with us today, because the chant that we're going to be doing is to a deity known as Ganesha. Ganesha is an elephant-headed god, elephant head, male body. It's a really beautiful story that goes with Ganesha. Ganesha is the son of Shiva and Parvati. Shiva and Parvati were lovers, and they are a sacred pair deity couple. And Shiva was off at war, and they had a son. She had conceived a child, Ganesha, and she was bathing. This is the story that I am aware of. So she was bathing one day, and she had asked Ganesha to guard her bathing chambers. And so Ganesha did as she asked, and Shiva was coming home from war. And he asked the guards where his wife was, and they said she was in the bathhouse. So he naturally went there, and Ganesha was there, and he did not know who this man was, and he was not permitting Shiva to come through. They had like never met each other. And so without even a thought, he dismantled his body and like displaced it to like the four corners of the world, and had his guards take it away. And he entered into the bathhouse. And the first thing that Parvati said was, "Where is Ganesha? Ganesha is our son." And so this created great discord, as you can imagine, and so much grief. So their relationship was on the rocks, as it were, until he was able to make it right. And the way he was able to make it right was he had his guards go and retrieve all of his body parts, but they couldn't find the head. So Shiva went out to search for the head. And he searched high and low, and finally, way in the vast of the deserts, he sees a mom elephant and a baby elephant. And they are pulled away from the herd, and they are going in the wrong direction, and they are soon to perish because there is no water in that direction. So Shiva talks to the mom elephant, asks the mom elephant, says, "Hey, I need a favor from you, and here is what I'm willing to offer you. It's like, if you give me the son of your head, your son's head, I can grant him immortality." And at first she said, "No, we're not doing that. There's no way." She just couldn't bear like losing her son like that. And then she thought about it as he was with her, and she said, "Well, if we're together, we'll surely die. And if I let you help me, then my son has a chance to live." So she reluctantly, but knowingly, spiritually, relinquished and gave Shiva permission. So Shiva took the son, the elephant's head, of the baby head, and gave that to put all of Ganesha together again. And Ganesha is known to ride a little mouse, and he's known to be quite the dancer. And people know Ganesha as a he, but I also feel like it could be androgynous, could be a he or she. So Ganesha is known as the remover of obstacles. Given the story, that makes a lot of sense, right? The remover of obstacles, but he's also the revealer of possibilities. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. We're removing obstacles, and we're being able to reveal possibilities. And so this chant that we're going to do it all the way around the mala, which is 108 times. If you don't have one, that's okay. We're going to be keeping count with this one. And that is part of opening up and awakening this throat chakra. Many of us may have been told in our lives that we don't have a good voice, or we can't sing, or we don't like our voice. And this is an opportunity to really empower yourself and to empower your voice, and to really allow this chant to be healing, to be soothing, and to be activating for the throat. Because this is about expressing our truth. We talk about Sat Nam in our opening exercises, and we bring that mantra into us. So that's what this chant to Ganesha is going to be about today, and is going to be opening up the fifth chakra, the throat chakra. So the elephant is our little animal spirit today. And I'm going to read about what this particular deck, the Cosmic Creatures deck, has in store for the elephant, and what energetics that this book is bringing into above and beyond what I just explained about Ganesha the deity. So with all that being said, all that pre-gaming, we are going to get into our nice little comfy seat. Make sure sits bones are nice and deeply rooted here. Really allowing your body to come into contact with the earth. Rooting deep, extending long through the spine. Crown of the head lifting up towards the sky, chin level to the ground. Feeling an openness in the throat here, shoulders back. Bring your hands to heart center and rubbing them together, bringing a little heat here. Bringing just a little bit of heat here, right in front of the heart. Taking a nice deep breath in, exhaling through the mouth. Again, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth as we're creating this heat right in front of the heart, and then steadying the hands right in front of the heart, allowing the thumbs to come right, resting right onto the sternum here. It feels comfortable for you to close your eyes, or even a soft gaze, like a 1/10 of an inch open. Breathing in, preparing for our opening mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, 3 times, inhaling deeply together. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhaling, suspend the breath, bringing the gaze to the third eye. Gently release the breath through the mouth. Again, inhaling through the nose, suspend the breath, bring the gaze to the third eye. Gently release the breath through the mouth. Last time, inhaling deeply through the nose. Suspend the breath. Gaze to the third eye. Gently release the breath. Notice how you feel. Notice the space that you're creating around you. Inhaling deeply, preparing for a protection mantra. Imagining a golden sphere of light surrounding you, spinning right out from your heart and going around you in 360 degrees, and a spinning vibration. Inhaling deeply for our protection mantra together. Ad Gurudev Namaha, Jwad Gurudev Namaha, Sat Gurudev Namaha, Sri Gurudev Deve Namaha. Ad Gurudev Namaha, Jwad Gurudev Namaha, Sat Gurudev Namaha, Sri Gurudev Deve Namaha. Ad Gurudev Namaha, Jwad Gurudev Namaha, Sat Gurudev Namaha, Sri Gurudev Deve Namaha. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Let the breath move down the back of the spine, back of the neck, back of the spine, down into the earth. Really allowing yourself to give away anything that's no longer serving you down into Mother Earth, that she can use it as compost, recycle it into something that is beautiful. Knowing that she can handle anything that she gives back to us, her energy, and can take away from us that which we no longer need. Allow the hands to come down, face palms up, rolling the shoulder blades back here. Just notice how you're feeling, noticing your breath. Today we're going to move through a few pranayamas. The first one that we're going to be focusing on is called alternate nostril breathing. Okay. So this is where we're going to take our first two fingers and we're going to put them right here on the third eye space. And I like to take my thumb and that's going to cover my right nostril. And then I like to take my ring finger and that's going to cover my left nostril. Okay. So it's really simple. We're going to start on the left hand side. Okay. We're going to breathe in the left hand side while we're plugging the right. Plug the right, breathing in through the left. Close the right, breathe out the right. Close the left, excuse me, breathe out the right. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. We're going to keep doing this for some time. So inhale left. Close the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. Your body, your breath, your pace. Inhaling. Closing one side, breathing out the other. Inhaling through the same side. Closing that side, exhaling out the other. Alternate nostril breathing. Even steady breath. Your body, your breath, your rhythm, your pace. You can make both sides even. Three more rounds each side. And coming to stillness. You finish with your final round. Allow the hands to gently come down into the lap. Allow your breath to be steady and natural. Just noticing how that feels for you. Noticing any effect that may have had on your subtle body, on your mental body, on your physical body. Allowing the eyes to kind of flutter open if they're shut or full. And now I'm going to share with you 2 more breaths. This next one is called Ujjayi Pranayama. Okay. Correction. Abhaya Varada Mudra, which is a mudra to cultivate fearlessness. Abhaya means absence of fear, and Varada means granting wishes. Abhaya Varada Mudra invokes fearlessness that comes from being centered in our authentic being, whose essential nature is safety. So we're cultivating a sense of safety so that this third chakra can bring in a lot of fear for each and every one of us on an individual level for different reasons. But primarily, this is a place that's like the most vulnerable, one of the most vulnerable places in our bodies. We can lose our life just by closing off oxygen to our throat, to being punctured in the throat. Like, it's a pretty vulnerable space. It's kind of wide open here. So, and there's a lot of fear in expressing our true nature and expressing ourselves. We may have been told in the past by our family or in our childhood somewhere along the way that it wasn't safe to express yourself. It wasn't allowed. In fact, it was not approved of and would much rather not be heard. So that may be the case for you. That may not be the case for you. Nevertheless, we want to create a sense of safety. And so this particular mudra, Abhaya, I apologize for my pronunciation. I'm trying. Abhaya Varada Mudra. So this is absence of fear and granting wishes, right? So we're gonna Come back to that nice, easy seat, rolling those shoulders back. Feels good to close the eyes here. You can, or you may leave them open, but close them to just about 1/10 of an inch open. Taking our left hand and slightly cupped, we're going to be placing this right around the navel, gently touching the body with the palm facing upward. And the hand can also rest on the lap if that feels better. So whatever your body, your preference, but right around this navel spot here, okay? Gonna hold the right hand cupped steadily right around the level of the shoulder, with the palm facing forward and the right elbow held close to the chest. Okay, 2 little cups here. Relax the shoulders back, relax the face, relax the jaw, bring the chin level to the earth. Take a nice deep inhale here, inhaling up and in through the nose. Exhaling down and out the back body. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, inhaling through the nose deeply. Through the front body, exhaling down and out through the back body. Staying here for just a minute or so. Getting to imagine, visualizing as you're breathing up and in through the nose. Dividing your awareness between your breath and your body here. Inhaling. And exhaling down and out the back body. Getting to imagine a stream, a golden stream of light pouring down through the crown of your head, filling up the first cup at the heart space, pouring over, filling up this cup, dripping down into the second cup. Imagine this beautiful golden nectar of light, divine love, and the frequency of truth as your vibration. Pouring in as you notice your breath, notice your body. Allowing your breath to be just a little longer here, a little softer here, a little smoother. Notice the air around your nostrils. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. Soften your cheeks. Allow the yolks of the eyes to sit back into the sockets as you soften your face. Allowing the shoulder blades to draw down the back body, opening the chest slightly. Breathing your breath in your body. Filling up your cups completely. Visualizing this beautiful golden honey colored nectar flowing freely with no end, filling you up entirely. Beautiful. Slowly allowing the hands to descend down into the lap. Allowing the right hand to cup over into the left. And just noticing this space. Noticing how you feel after holding this mudra. Absence of fear, granting wishes. What's that feel for you? What's that like in your space, in your subtle body? Begin to soften your face here. Let your lips slightly separate with relaxation. Separate your teeth and make sure you are not biting your teeth together. Soften your tongue. Let your tongue float to the roof of the mouth, or perhaps gently resting top of the tongue behind the front of the teeth. Relax your cheeks. Lift relaxation up into your eyebrows. Create the sensation through your eardrums that are sinking inward. Let the root of your tongue release downward towards your heart. Lift the soft palate and the upper back of the roof of the mouth upward towards the top of your head. With the root of the tongue releasing downward and the soft palate lifting upward, you're creating a small hollow in the back of the throat, allowing the glottis to slightly contract, creating a swirling action of air as you breathe. You should begin to hear the sound of your own breath, like the wind in nature, or the waves of water lapping onto the shore. Your breath should be loud enough for you to hear, but not so loud that someone beside you in the same room could hear you breathing. Inhaling and exhaling, hearing the sound of the gentle Ujjayi breath, breathing the body victorious. Keep pace and sound of Ujjayi pranayama the next minute, focusing on the practice of listening to the breath, hearing the sound in the inner ear, like the wind in nature or the waves lapping onto the shore. Inhaling and exhaling, listening to the gentle sound of your ocean breath. Beautiful. The last breath that we're going to be doing today, well, not the last breath, because we're going to be breathing the whole entire time, but is the resurrection breath. So this breath, we're going to be breathing in deeply through the nose. We're going to turn our head to the left, and we're going to breathe out forcefully twice, saying, "Shana, shana." Then we're going to inhale, and then we're going to inhale back to center, and then we're going to exhale through pursed lips, and we're going to blow. Together, inhaling, turn the head to the left, forcefully exhale. Inhale, center. Turn the head to the right, through pursed lips, blow. Again, inhaling, center. Turning the head to the right, forceful exhale. Back to center, to the left, to the right, blow. Inhale, back to center. When you're ready, making your way onto all fours. Coming into our cat-cow sequence. Moving this breath through the body, allowing that cerebral spinal fluid to move through the body. This is known as the great integrator. We're going to be connecting the mantra Sat Nam with our breath as we move through the motions of cat and cow. So inhaling, chin lifts, belly dips. Sat. Exhale, curling, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. Nam. Your body, your breath. Starting out slow and maybe gently increasing the pace as you link mantra and movement together. Sat Nam. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my essence. Truth is my frequency. We're going to be here for a little bit, building a little bit of heat. Excellent. There we go. So inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Here we go. Your body, your breath, your pace. Really moving that fluid through your body, moving that breath, integrating these practices. Gaze the third eye. A little bit longer. Inhale, chin up, belly dip. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, toes touch, knees wide, set the belly back, hips back, and come into child's pose. Child's pose, hands sealing, connecting to the earth, allowing the whole belly to melt forward. Allow the third eye, wisdom center of the body to make the kiss to the earth. Deep belly breaths here. Taking 3 to 5 rounds of breath. You're ready, making your way all the way back up, all fours. Tabletop. Beautiful. And now we are going to extend the right arm long, left leg long. Okay. And we're going to be doing breath of fire here. So let you guys get set up in that space, breath of fire. Okay. All fours, right arm out, left leg long. Stretching nice and long here. So our breath of fire, we're going to be exhaling forcefully and the navel is going to be pressing up. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and begin breath of fire. Here we go. Keeping your focal point on a place on the ground. Bring the right arm down, left leg back. Switch sides here. Left arm stretches long, right leg stretches long. Get yourself set up. If you need padding on your knees, do whatever you need to do to make sure you're comfortable, okay? And go ahead, breath of fire on this side. You guys are doing great. All right, come back to center, tabletop. Put the toes together, knees wide, and back into child's pose. Take some nice deep belly breaths here. And begin to slowly make your way back up, finding your comfy seat. Make sure you get the flesh out from underneath your sits bones here. Just fix this up so good. You can see me okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Bring some awareness to how those breathing practices have an effect on your body, on your vibe, on your vibrational frequency, on your mental body, on your physical body, on your cellular body. Maybe there's no change whatsoever, and that's okay. Maybe you are feeling some change. Just being a witness and just being an observer, no judgment, just compassionate awareness. All right, week 6, root chakra. So chakras, I'm going to explain those just briefly. So a chakra is known as an energetic focal point or spinning wheel. It's a vibrational energetic space that lives within each and every single one of us. And they're basically like, I like to see them as balls of light or energetic spheres. So the root is red and grounds us deep into the earth. It's like our coccyx and our feet. So what's rooting us, what our stability is, what our foundation is, the red, the root. That's number one, that's our foundation, our basic needs. So we move up from that chakra, we get to the Vishuddah Chakra. So that's the Muladhara Chakra. The Vishuddah Chakra is the second chakra. That's represented by the color orange. And that's the womb space. So we've been doing this Tremutri Mudra. And right here, so this is the center of our creativity, joy, and vitality. So that is orange. So moving from red to orange. As we move up towards the rib space, this is the solar plexus, and this is the color yellow. And this is the Manipura Chakra. And this is all about our willpower and our drive, our force and prana to live. It's the third one. Firing everything up for us as we sort of like embark through life. This is what that space sort of represents for us. This is our center, the sun of our own universe. Is that third chakra, the Manipura Chakra. It's our will to live. Okay. So we move up to the heart, where a lot of our practice has been focused on over this last several weeks. This is the fourth chakra. This is the bridge. This is known as the bridge between the physical world and the spiritual world. So this is the fourth chakra. And then we have the fifth chakra, which is the throat chakra. So this fourth chakra is represented by the color green and is known as Anahata. Anahata. We spend a lot of time in this space and is sort of the portal that I feel everything else can find some healing with. So as we're moving through these chakras, just so you have an awareness of what we're doing. So move upward towards the fifth chakra. The fifth chakra is the Vishuddah Chakra. And that chakra is represented by the color blue and a triangle. It's descending down from the earlobes all the way down to the clavicle. Like a nice triangle. You can even notice it as like a tetrahedron. So it's got like a 3-dimensionality to it. Okay. And this is all about our truth and how we express ourselves and allowing the truth to come up from the heart to be expressed. So that's what we're going to be working on today. And I'm going to invite you to chant with me. And a lot of people are nervous to sing and nervous to chant and nervous about their voice, but I'm going to encourage you today to find some compassion and some grace for yourself and allow your voice to really come through, to really sing through. So this chant that we are doing today is the Ganesha Chant, and it is a chant that I've learned through many different teachers, but the one that's coming through most for me to share with you all today and to just give some reverence to with chanting is my Pranavanyasa teacher, Monica Mukherjee.
she is very influential for me and to being brave enough to lead a chant like this, right? Because it's like so nerve-wracking to be like, oh, I'm just gonna sing in front of everybody. So if I can do it, you can do it. Let's do it together, okay? If you have a mala, there is 108 beads on this mala, which is an auspicious number. And then the guru bead is the seed bead, okay? So always take the seed bead and we put that right at the heart space. If you don't have a mala, it's okay. Don't worry about it. If you're interested in one, I'm gonna be sending some links. I have a couple friends that make them, and you are just easily can do your own search locally to see if there's someone around you that makes them. I feel like they're just the best because as we're chanting into them, we are making them a sacred talisman. We are putting the magic of these words, of these Sanskrit words, into each and every single bead. And then as we wear this, it offers us protection and an energetic vibrational frequency that is unique and special to us. So we're going to start with the seed at the heart space. And we're going to go to the left and we're going to come all the way around to the right. Now, as I chant, we'll start out slow, and then I will increase the repetition and kind of move through. The idea is that we're building energy here. We're building energy, we're opening up our throat chakra, we're kind of allowing some playfulness and some creativity into the space because that's what this is about. This is called Bhakti Yoga, so the yoga of devotion. Yoga of devotion to removing the obstacles and revealing the possibilities. Okay. So when you're ready, I'm going to take the seed bead and place it at my heart. And as we get towards the end, we're going to be saying like the last three really softly, almost like a whisper. And the very last one, it needs to be silent. And the chant that we're doing today is Om Gam, G-A-M, GANA, G-A-N-A, PATAYEI, P-A-T-A-Y-A. I think that's right. I'll spell it out for you guys in the chat or in the email. NAMAHA. Okay. Om Gam Gana PATAYEI NAMAHA. Okay. Om Gam Gana PATAYEI NAMAHA. Okay. So in honor to the Devi, to the deity Ganesha, whose name is Ganesha. Okay. Invoking this power for ourselves. Right? So here we go. Again, I'm gonna start out slow and then the rhythm will kind of increase and we're just gonna kind of go through this together. All right. So here we go. First bead right here at the heart, taking a nice deep inhale together. And exhaling all the way out. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Spinning the bead, move to the next one. Inhaling Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 the energy of the mantra to surround you, the vibration to penetrate and vibrate all throughout each individual cell. Bowing your head to your heart, honoring the great wisdom of your heart. When you're ready, slowly making your way back onto your mat, into Shavasana. So we will be here on Shavasana for a few moments here. Making your way onto your back. Moving things away from you if there's anything in your space that you don't want around you. And conversely, if there's things that you do want, a blanket, a bolster, blocks, eye pillow, anything to make yourself cozy and comfortable, you're going to be here for a little bit. As you begin to come into contact with the earth, bring your awareness to the back of your body, to all the spaces in the back body that are connecting to the earth. Noticing the spaces that do not connect to the earth. The negative spaces, the spaces in between. Allow yourself to make any micro adjustments. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. And also extending the surface area. See if there's any other places you can allow to come into contact with the earth. So really allow yourself to deeply root in here. Maybe even visualizing yourself extending roots from the back body all the way deep into Mother Earth. Connecting to nourishment. Connecting to the frequency of love. Noticing your breath. It feels nice to place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly, or any other place in the body that feels comfortable. Feel that connection, deepness. Noticing the inhale and exhale. Noticing the quality of the breath around the nostrils. Noticing if the air is cool or if the air is warm. Noticing if the breath is even through both sides, or if one side is stronger than the other. Allowing yourself to come into the space of integration. Space of surrender. Noticing the belly, ribs, and chest rising as you inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Allowing the breath to exhale completely out, surrendering anything that no longer serves you at this time. Please surrendering that deep into Mother Earth. Allowing her to recycle this energy and compost this energy as she needs it, making it into something beautiful. Giving yourself permission to release and be nourished at the same time. Inhaling deeply through the nose. Belly, ribs, chest, lifting, expanding 360 degrees. Exhaling completely. Dividing your awareness between your breath and your body. As you begin to feel the weight of your body. Feel the density of your body. Feeling your bones and the muscles and the organs, and the flesh and the skin. Feeling the weight of your body deepening into the earth. As you notice your inhale and your exhale. Begin to notice as you inhale how the diaphragm descends down. As you exhale, slight contraction of the diaphragm coming all the way back up. This houses the polyvagal nerve system. Inhaling, diaphragm descending. Exhaling, diaphragm ascending. Beginning to notice the lightness in your body now. Vast expansiveness throughout your entire body. Feeling lightness, weightlessness. Sense of freedom. You notice inhaling, diaphragm descending. Exhaling, the diaphragm ascending. Subtle movements. Subtle body. Inhaling, the diaphragm descends down. Ribs expand. Exhaling, diaphragm ascends. Ribs. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Om Mani Padme Om. Allowing yourself to be reborn in this moment. Burrowing into a seed-like shape, the fetal position. Rolling into this seed, taking respite in this pause. Space between the breath before you rise. Honoring cycles of life and death and rebirth, all in single moment, space, time. You're ready, gently using your hands to bring yourself up into seated position. And back to your easy seat. Closing out a long time sun. Bringing those hands to heart center. A long time sun shine upon you. All around, surrounding you. And the pure light within you. Guide your way on. May the long time sunshine upon you, all around, surrounding you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sadnam, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Week 6, halfway through. I'm so very proud of each and every one of you for tuning in, whether live or on the recording. I feel it, I appreciate it, and this wouldn't be possible without you. So please know I am so deeply grateful for each of you for being here. I hope these practices help and give you a space to connect with others
and to receive nourishment and these practices to help moving through grief, post-traumatic stress, anxiety, and depression, which we can experience waves of multiple times a day, multiple times a week. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your practice. So, until next week.